welcome to Cedar Hill Country Market. Today I want to talk about saving towels. You know, January, February, that's usually when people are buying new linens, refreshing their linen closets, and they're really sprucing up everything. And I always go through my towels because after a year of washing, they tend to come unraveled. And no matter what quality of towel that you buy, eventually, you know, the fibers are going to break down. So I pulled a couple of my towels, and one of the advantages of having a sewing machine or a serger is that you're able to repair towels and washcloths or wash rags or bath rags or whatever you call the small ones, as well as, you know, the towels. And as you can see, the hem has come out of this one, and there's got some frays of the threads coming out from the towels, but there's enough of this washcloth to be still really good and probably have at least another year of wear. So what I like to do is take them and trim them up and take all of the fray threads off, and you can do this with scissors. I'm doing it with a rotary cutter just because it's easier. And we'll just remove those strings off, and then what I do is get a coordinating thread with the towel, and you can pin this. I typically don't pin it because it's got a pretty permanent seam in it, but their initial threads tend to come out. And so I know that if I just put a stitch down this line, it's going to come unraveled again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to serge the end of it and then fold it over and then stitch a hem in it so that it's really going to be secure for that. So let's go over to the serger and let's serge this towel and get it ready for hemming. Okay, we've got a coordinating thread on our serger. I have two sergers. This is the one that's got the coordinating thread already threaded in. This is the Brother 1034D. A little harder to thread than my Juki, but the thread's already loaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. Again, if there was a little bit of this hem left in here, I would take it out, but this has already been unhemmed here, or the thread's already been taken out, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop it in the serger, and it's going to trim off any of these frayed areas while it secures the edge of it. So let's get going. Trim our ends. And as you can see, the hem is tightly woven. This will give a much longer life to this towel. And then I'm going to fold it over and do just a regular hem. You could leave it like that if you wanted to, but I'm going to fold it over so that it looks like it originally did, and I'm going to do a stitch down the side. Let's go over to the sewing machine. Okay, we're over to the sewing machine, and I'm just going to do a straight stitch. You could do a zigzag if you wanted to. The zigzag is going to offer a little bit more flexibility, but I'm going to use the just the regular straight stitch. And again, I'm going to use the natural fold of this towel, so I don't need to iron it or do anything like that. You could, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna stitch along here and give this a really good straight stitch so that we can give it a much longer life. Okay. Back stitch a little bit. Just keep your, and I'm just stitching right along the edge of where I serged it. Right before we get to the end, we're going to backstitch a little bit so that those threads don't come out, and cut the threads. So you've got a rag that can be used yet another year, and I'm going to do that to a few of the towels. I'm going to do the exact same steps, so you wouldn't need to watch that, but this will really help you save money. And just go through your towels. You know, if mine have holes in the center of them or on the edges, they're totally discarded. I try to use fabric around it for different other projects, even applique for some things for bath towels. But if you've just got the edges of the trim, you can always trim that off and, you know, get multiple life out of your towels or hand towels or washcloths or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again on the next one. Everybody have a blessed day.